Thank you. My name is Anthony Loxman. I am a resident of Precinct 3, but may soon be part of Precinct 2. So let me address this. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really tired of partisan politics, and that's really what this reeks of, unfortunately. Precinct 1, the map number 1 does the least amount of damage. So basically we're in damage control right now as far as citizens. And I'm not talking about Republicans or Democrats, I'm talking about citizens in general, okay? Now, how much money is it gonna cost to do all this, number one? Secondly, the whole process is skewed and tainted for several reasons. And I will tell you reason number one. It's based on the premise that the maps were drawn on a partisan basis. Now there was a gentleman that just came up and said that the map was drawn up on a 3-2 basis, that the commissioners were partisan on this, but as in actuality the commissioners are equally split. There's 2 commissioners and that are Republicans, and there's 2 commissioners that are Democrats already, okay? The person that makes the deciding vote is the judge, county judge. Now, the reason this has become skewed is because of political antics that have taken place, and it's all going to be at the cost of you folks, okay? You folks are the ones that are going to suffer. You're going to pay for whatever lines they draw, wherever the new building they have to build, whatever new, can I reclaim my time on this? I got that from the congressional hearings. Okay, thank you. Now, I will tell you this. It's going to cost us money. One is the one that will cost us the least amount of money, okay? But the process is skewed, as I mentioned. One of the problems that we had is there's some questions, and these are citizens that are doing duty, right? And I appreciate that. I was at the hearing the other day, and they're trying to do everything as best that they can. I understand that. Unfortunately, though, when one of the commissioners is denied access, even though there's still a majority in the room that can vote on whatever they want to vote for, it just gives another layer of thinking that maybe things are already figured out and it really doesn't matter what we decide on here anyways or talk about. And that's the problem with the process. The gentleman earlier talked about how there was no input on those maps in 2021. Well, unfortunately, it really doesn't matter that we're sitting here wasting our time anyways, because I've got $100 that says it's already been decided what that map's going to look like, and the map's already going to be voted on. That was made very clear this weekend, or this last week, by the commissioner, by the county judge, that not only don't we have a freedom of speech in that room, but this committee is not subject to the Open Meetings Act or any of the rules in Texas, okay? So I would be offended if I was any member of that committee on things that were said at that commission, in that commissioner's court. So I ask you all, ask your commissioner, what are they doing to make a difference on this committee? Are they saving you money? Are they being fiscally responsible? Halfway through the process, every 10 years, we make these changes, and we do it because of the actual counts that are created because of the census. And we should be doing that now, not basing it off of the election results of the last election. One last thing I'll say, and then I'll give you your time, okay? The law says that they can calculate this within 10%, and that's legal. The county judge's race was decided by about 3%. So basically, and that's where the lines stand right now in our districts, right? So if you're increasing it up to 5%, 7%, or 8%, that is a partisan move that is depriving people of equal representation. So I thank you all for your time today. I'm not talking in favor of any of the maps. I think the process needs to be reviewed, and I'm sure it will be judicially. My thanks to you all, citizens.
Thank you. I do not have